What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters, and welcome to No Life to Metal. It is time for yet another big edition of The Mail. That's right, time for an edition of The Mail. This edition of The Mail is brought to you by, well, two people I don't know. One because the box was destroyed and the name is barely on there. One because there is no name on there. The third is from a guy I do know, so we'll just start with that one. I need my handy knife. This is from Jeffery Rusnuck. Rusnuck, I think that's how you pronounce it. Who is a vinyl community member who does videos on YouTube, whose link I will leave below down here. Check out Jeffrey's channel. Jeffrey is a huge classic rock fan. Everything you want to know about classic rock, check it out on Jeffrey's channel. He's a very knowledgeable guy, entertaining, and like I said, just huge, classic rock fan. I think my initial interest in his channel, and I can't remember how long ago that was. It had to be, at least a year ago, I think. My initial interest in his channel came from the fact that we both like, Kiss quite a bit, and he was showing off his Kiss collection. So that's how we originally hooked up. But I've been watching his videos ever since. I'm trying to think of some other videos that he's done. I think he did an entire catalog thing on Foreigner. Foreigner is a band you pretty much think about their first 4 albums, and then you kind of forget about them. But they have quite a bit of material after that. He showed up a lot of stuff. So anyhow, he sent this little package. I don't know what's in here. I have no idea. We're gonna find out. So we got a ton of packing material. This thing is well packed. Whatever it is, it's freaking heavy. I would say it's probably a record. First of all, it's in a record store bag. Metallica, may all your favorite bands stay together. Oops. Cool bag. And then here there's a record. Oh, wait on. There's a letter here, which I'm going to read very quickly. Cool. First of all, we have a. Oh, this is cool. Flyer, Kiss, Rock and Roll Over. I always loved this. It's one of my favorite covers. If you've ever watched my old favorite covers videos I did back when I first started doing videos, that was one of the ones that's in there. I love the simplicity of it. Just a great album to begin with, but also a great cover. Alright, so let's see what's in here. Oh, first of all, there's a book in here. Aerosmith, Hard Rock Superstars. And I am a huge Aerosmith fan, so that's very cool. And I don't have this book. I've never seen this book, so I'm kind of curious. We'll see what it is. Very cool. Thank you, Jeffrey. Oh, cool. I am familiar with this. This is Children of the Sun Revisited by Billy Thorpe. Is it revisited? Does that mean it's different? I only know the one song, Children of the Sun, only because a local radio station here, 94 Rock, plays that song all the time. I don't generally listen to the radio. Well, I never listen to the radio. But when I'm at the gym, it's on, so that's pretty much when I hear it. That's a cool song, so I'll check out the rest of it. Like I don't know them real well. But anyhow, this is a promo copy, gold stamp promo. Let's check out the vinyl too. The Pasha label. I recognize that label from Quiet Riot. Very cool. So, and this last one is, oh man, this is super awesome.
Oh man, this is super awesome.
I really wanted to get this, but I was like, man, can I spend the money on this again? One of my favorite albums of all time, Ted Nugent's State of Shock, and it was recently released on this limited edition green vinyl, remastered. I think it's 180 gram vinyl, 24-bit remastering, translucent green vinyl. Now this is a really cool thing, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy it because I have an original copy, I have a CD copy, I have a cassette copy. I think. I mean, I just have so much Ted Nugent, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy it. But this is like one of the most awesome gifts ever because yeah, this is one of the things I really wanted, but I just couldn't bring myself to buy. So I'm really, really happy to have this in my collection. That was awesome, Jeff. Thank you so very much. Like I said, check out Jeff's channel. I will definitely leave a link below. The classic rock fan, and I wore the shirt in honor of him. I'm not the biggest Journey fan, but I do like Journey. This is from the 2014 tour shirt, and I just happen to love this Wings logo and the Infinity album that this Wings logo came from, which is actually my favorite Journey record, if you care to know. Alright, this next one I did pre-open. I didn't open it all the way, and I put my knife down somewhere. Huh. Where did I put it at? Oh, there it is. Knife. Alright, so I pre-open this one up. Now this package comes from Finland, according to the front. There is no return address on here. There is no name on here. All I know is it came from Finland, and I cannot read at all the signature on the declarations form. So, I'm not positive who this came from. It is really well wrapped. Even though I pre-opened the box, it came in a bag that is taped shut, and it's gonna take a second here. Okay, I'm hoping there's gonna be a letter in here to tell me who this is from. And so that's the first thing I'm gonna search for in here. And I'm in luck. There is. Okay, this is from Posse. I know Posse. Ah, come on. He told me he was sending something. All right, Posse is a guy that I've been interacting back and forth with on YouTube for 6-7 months. Just recently, I sent him a handful of 7-inch singles, and I've been actually holding on to some other stuff I'm going to be looking out for him too. Holding on to some more stuff I'm going to send him, and some other stuff I'm looking out for him. So anyhow, that's what this is from. There's a really long letter, which I'm going to hold off reading right now. And now we'll have to read afterwards. But let's see what's in this package. There's quite a few things in here. If you might remember, Posse, we did a. He sent me a package. I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, and it came and it arrived soaking wet. And of course, it wasn't him; it was the post office. So, anyhow, so you may remember that video. I'll try and remember to leave a link up top so you can check out that video. But first of all, we have a CD on here from Sarcophagus. Anthology 1979 to 1982. Looks to be a metal band, and that's cool because I don't know this band, and I'm always looking out for especially older bands that I missed out on. Obviously, this is one that I missed out on. Sarcophagus Anthology 1979 1982. So there you go. Looks to be a double. It is a double. So very cool. Thank you, Posse, for turning on to some new music. This is too awesome.
Too awesome.
This is awesome. Aerosmith, Draw the Line. And this is let's see where this is from. A Holland pressing. Aerosmith picture sleeve singers are like holy grails to me, especially 7-inch singles, because they just don't show up here at all. This is fantastic. I'm really super glad to have this. Posse is a huge Rainbow fan, and I bought this really cool Rainbow single, and I knew he already had it, but his was a different version than the one I had, so I debated, it's really cool, do I keep it for myself or do I give it to Posse? You know what, when you know someone's a huge fan, you just got to give it to the person who's a huge fan, and that's what I did with that Rainbow single, so I don't know how big of an Aerosmith fan is, but I'm so glad he gave me that. Oh, this is badass too. Nazareth, Gone Dead Train, with Desolation Road. Previously released from the Expect No Mercy album. Got that right. Very cool. And this one looks to be a UK pressing, maybe, on the Vertigo label. Check that out. Yeah, it's on the Vertigo label. Oh, this is great too. Man, these are just killer. This is Ted Nugent, Land of a Thousand Dances, from the live from the Intensities album, backed up with, let's see what's on here. Usually they have both songs listed on there, but it's not on there, see. TNT Overture, and this is a Holland pressing. One of my other favorite bands, Ted Nugent, Aerosmith, Thin Lizzy. Yeah, you know, you guys know, you watch my channel more than one time, you kind of know where I'm at with the 70s bands, and Thin Lizzy, Kiss, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath. I mean, these are just bands that, you know, I've been a fan of since I was a kid. Anything obscure like these singles from them is just so welcome in my collection. I'm very, very glad to have this. So thank you, Posse. And this is awesome too. Huge Deep Purple and Gillan the band fan. I also like Ian Gillan band, but this is Gillan. Lucille. No Laughing in Heaven. And this is classic. And there is 2 different versions of this that I know of. I'm pretty sure this is a UK press. I'm not even looking at it. Pretty sure this is a UK pressing. And there is 2 different versions of this, and I have the other version of this. I didn't have this one, so that's very, very cool. So we got A-side, No Laughing in Heaven, and One for the Road, and the B-side is Lucille and Bad News. So basically a 4-song EP. No Laughing in Heaven, very interesting song, very interesting lyrics by Ian Gillan. I played that for a pastor at my church one time, or one of the churches I was going to one time, and I thought it was something he might be interested in hearing. I'm glad I did, because it's like I said, very interesting lyrics. So there's a couple 12-inch albums in here too. 09 Black Verse appears to be metal, and I don't know this band, but if it's metal, chances are I'll probably like it. Looks to be 80s metal, or maybe even late 70s. Let's see if there's a date on here. Check out the vinyl itself. 1982, so this is going to be early. So that's very cool. Early metal band, hard rock. Regardless, I'm curious about this band. If one of you guys knows who this band is, leave a link below. Got a little bit of listening time today, so most likely we'll listen to this today because I'm very curious about it. Dedicated to Crimson Tide. Cool cover. And there's one more in here. Oh, this is super awesome. This is, yep, one that was on my want list. I don't know if he knew that. I don't know how he knew I wanted this. This is Whitesnake Live in the Heat of the City. This is a double album version. So this is got basically two shows mixed on there. So you've got Live in the Heart of the City, June 1980, and Live at Hammersmith, 1978. So that's very cool. And for whatever reason, the two-album version was not released in the U.S., so I have a single version, which only includes the 1980 show. So I'm really happy to have the 78 show on here as well. So that was a phenomenal package from Posse, and dude, much appreciated. You really didn't have to send all that stuff, but hey man, I do appreciate it. I will leave a link below to Posse's channel. Again, check him out. Hard rock, heavy metal. If you guys enjoy my channel, chances are you're going to enjoy Posse's channel. So check him out. And we have one more in here in this stack to go. And again, this one also, the name got, the return address got taken off of the box. So I don't know who sent this box. It came from Heflin, LA, but that's all there is. There's no name on the box. So, let's see who this is from. And I did pre-open this box, so I haven't looked to see what's in here yet. Newspaper. Packing. Letter. Hope this makes it to you in one piece. Looks like it. If you have already a club pressing of, okay. Hope you enjoy the package. Jared. So there you go. This package from Jared. And this thing is well packed. Gotta get the old knife. Let's see what's in here. Alright. Whoa, there's more than one thing in here. Oh, this is cool. I know I don't have a club pressing of this. This is the, yeah, this is the BMG Record Club. Yep, this is the BMG Record Club pressing of Striper's Hell with the Devil. Again, one of my favorite bands, and if you look right behind me right here, let me see if I can move over enough so you can see it. You see my big Striper logo on one of my denim vests. Been a Striper fan since the early 80s. This is a club pressing, so it's not a gatefold, which is what's different than the other pressings. It also has the, you know, the censored cover, and then it has the what is considered the, you know, the inner portion of the gatefold as a picture sleeve in this pressing. And like I said, I've never owned this pressing, so that's very cool. Enigma Records. So yeah, that's fantastic.
Fantastic.
These packages today are just outstanding. There was also a single which I let slide. Alright, so Jared, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to think of his channel name now. Gosh, Backwoods. See, I would have looked this up if I would have known it in advance, but like I said, the name got pulled off. You know what? I will leave a link below. But this is from Jared. Jared's very new to the vinyl community. He is doing music videos. Favorite bands I can think of, let's see, Pantera, definitely Slayer, yep. Who else was one of his favorite bands? Gosh, I can't think of who else would he was. But anyhow, he's all about the hard rock and heavy metal. again, very similar tastes to my own. Maybe gets into a little more of the groove stuff than I do. So there's there's going to always be some differences, which is cool. So definitely check out his channel. But this is one that he had shown and said he had an extra one up and offered to send to me, and I was very glad to have it. So this is Nazareth Love Hurts. This is a U.S. pressing, and I do collect Nazareth singles, and I just didn't have this one. This is fantastic, and you know I'm a huge Striper fan, so that's just no brainer. And there's also a CD in here. This is, if I can get the packaging off, this is very well packed. Oh, this is freaking awesome. This is Megadeth, autographed by Dave Mustaine. Wow. This looks like to be, yeah, this is the remastered, remixed version of Countdown to Extinction. And I actually don't have the remixed version at all. I have the original version. But man, that is just very, very cool. I can't believe you gave that to me, dude. That's really cool. Like I said, I think it's just called Backwoods Metal. I wish I would have looked it up beforehand. Like I said, didn't know. So I'm going to leave that link below. And thank you so very much, you guys. Jeffrey and Jared and Posse, I just appreciate all you guys. I consider you guys all my friends, and I definitely appreciate the friendship and the interaction we have. I also appreciate all you guys who watch these videos and comment. Always enjoy talking to you. I always try and respond to everybody, even if it's just to say thank you. So leave a message below, leave a thumbs up if you liked it, and that's it. Subscribe if you haven't already. God bless. Stay strong.